Hello everyone. So continuing on with the 2017 International Diagnostic Criteria, translated into layman's terms. Arthrochalasia EDS, aEDS, is a dominant type of EDS. The major criteria are 1. Congenital bilateral hip dislocation, which means both hips dislocated at or before birth. 2. Severe generalized joint hypermobility with multiple dislocations or subluxations. 3. Skin hyperextensibility. The minor criteria are 1. Muscle hypotonia, which is low muscle tone. 2. Kyphoscoliosis, which in scoliosis the spine moves to the side, and so it's that, plus in kyphosis the spine comes out the back more than it should. And kyphoscoliosis is a combination of both of those. 3. Radiologically mild osteopenia, which means weak bones. 4. Tissue fragility, including atrophic scars. And as we said, those are when it dents down in and is pitted. 5. Easily bruisable skin. The minimal criteria are major criteria 1, which is congenital bilateral hip dislocation, plus major criteria 2 or 3 plus 2 of the minor criteria. The final diagnosis happens through testing only, genetic testing. It is a mutation of COL1A1 or COL1A2. In areas where they don't do that, there could be the SDS-PAGE, which is a simplification and abbreviation of a long name that is a scientific name. And it's of the pepsin digested collagen in the medium or cell layer of cultured dermal fibroblasts. In other words, they're going to take a skin sample for that. Or a TEM, transmission electron microscopy, which that one more people have heard of. And that's also of the skin. So in some places they may use that, but the real test is of the mutation of COL1A1 or COL1A2. So I hope that helps with that one. The next one is Dermatosparaxis EDS, dEDS. This is a recessive type. Major criteria are extreme skin fragility with congenital or postnatal skin tears. 2. Characteristic craniofacial features. 3. Redundant, almost lax skin with excessive folds at the wrists and the ankles. 4. Increased palmar wrinkling. 5. Severe bruisability with risk of subcutaneous hematomas, and hemorrhage, which are basically really deep bruises. 6. Umbilical hernia. 7. Postnatal growth retardation. 8. Short limbs, hands and feet. 9. Perinatal complications due to connective tissue fragility. Minor criteria are 1. Soft and doughy skin. 2. Skin hyperextensibility. 3. Atrophic scars, which, as we've said, those are the ones that dent in and are pitted. 4. Generalized joint hypermobility. 5. Complications of visceral fragility, bladder, diaphragm rupture, or rectal prolapse. 6. Delayed motor development. 7. Osteopenia, which is weak bones. 8. Hirsutism, which is in women, and it's dark or coarse hair on the face, chest, and back. 9. Tooth abnormalities. 10. Refractive errors, such as myopia, astigmatism, etc. 11. Strabismus, which is cross-eyed. Minimal criteria for diagnostic is major criteria 1 and 2, plus 1 other major or 3 minor criteria. Testing is required for it, or Adams or the SDS page test or TAM. And it looks like the gene they're looking for is ADAMTS2. So I hope that helps on that one, on those two. And I will go over the next ones in the next video. Thank you.